Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Virgo, and it's going to be for the month of June 2024. Let's see, what do we have for Virgo? While I'm shuffling the cards, I would like to invite you to also subscribe to the channel and like and share the video if you feel like it resonates. And also, I would love to know your feedback on what I'm doing here on this channel. I am always very, very thankful for your messages. So let's see, what do we have for Virgo for June 2024? Do we have any more? Maybe all these. Okay. All these cards. Okay, let's see. Wow, Caridwen. Death and rebirth. Beautiful. Very interesting. Caridwen was a Celtic goddess. Is a Celtic goddess, sorry. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. The Devil. Interesting. Temperance. 2 of Cups. Let me put this like this. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Then we have the 5 of Wands, the World card, the Page of Pentacles, and finally the Page of Wands. Now, let's see. The Oracle cards are Tradition. Let me see if you can focus on the cards. Tradition, Resurrection, Truth, Sincerity, Clear Path. It's interesting because you have Caridwen with Death and Rebirth, and then you have Resurrection, and also Tradition and Caridwen. So maybe for Virgo, the Celtic tradition might be very important this month. Fields, collective service, harvest, and equanimity. This card comes a lot for Virgo. I remember this because of the service. It's very interesting. Something you are doing keeps impacting the collective. It's a service you are doing to the collective. It's very interesting. Revisions, learning in silence, studying, reason, discernment. Finally, we have secret, mystery, stability, protection, solitude, and ordeal. Okay. It's very interesting. Okay, let me just dive in a little more in depth in all the myths that we have here in these 2 decks, and also in the Caridwen card, and I'll be right back. So let's start with the 5 of Pentacles and the Devil card. I feel like you have you're coming out of a situation of feeling like you are stuck and you don't have what you need to move on. And also, the most important takeaway from these 2 cards and the combination of both and the specific mythology here is that I feel like you have been quite haunted, quite scared, This image portrays Daedalus. Daedalus was the builder who built the labyrinth for King Minos. He's here depicted in the Seven of Pentacles with his wife, trying to choose what to do, to know what to do, making a difficult decision about what to invest in, if we should carry on with what we have already built or maybe start something new. It's a difficult decision. It's a decision more of a material, it has more of a material feel to me. But I feel like maybe for Virgo specifically, I don't think it's just about the material realm, but it can also be something that affects your routines, the way you go about your daily life, and maybe you are trying to make a decision that might disrupt your habits, your usual routines. And it might feel a little bit disruptive for you, and maybe it cause a little bit of anxiety. Here in the Devil card, we have the god Pan. He is the son of Hermes, and he is, of course, a satyr, half goat, half human, and he has a very interesting look, and he would be a mischievous character. He would live in the nature and the wild, and he would have fun scaring people. And it's also interesting to note that the word panic comes from the god Pan. And it's interesting for me this here, because then we have temperance with the goddess Iris and the Two of Cups. We have this rainbow here because Iris is the goddess of the rainbows. And also in Portuguese, we call the rainbow is the Arch of Iris. And it's very interesting to note that it's also a card that represents Virgo in some sense, because it's the maiden, right? So it's kind of your card to me in this reading. And I feel like you are going to be met with a choice. It's also interesting that she is holding two cups, and then you have the Two of Cups with Eros and Psyche meeting for the first time and realizing each other, right? Realizing the impact that they would have on each other's story. And I feel like you are going to meet something or someone that is going to be very impactful in your life this month. And maybe that is the source of this choice, this hard choice for you. Do I let this into my life or not? And I feel like you are going to choose to let it in, because of the second part of this reading, where we have the World card represented also with the Shakti and the Shri Yantra, and also the Yoni symbols. So for me, this is a card not only of endings but also of beginnings. And since you have the Keridwen, death and rebirth, I really feel like the death part, let's say the letting go part, is behind you, and now you are meeting something that is tempting you into a decision to start something new after something else has ended. I would say this is about romance and relationships, intimate connections. I would say so, yeah. But it can also be about something that impacts your creative endeavors in general. So now for this second part. So in this part of the reading, we start with the Five of Wands here, with the fall of Kumbhakarna, the middle brother of Ravana, and he's fighting Lord Rama. I don't see this as a specific struggle or conflict here. I do see that in order to take this decision wisely, because Seven of Pentacles is also about a wise and very balanced decision, a lot of things to consider. It's hard choice, right? This to me represents the hard-earned knowledge. So knowledge that you acquire in the field with your hands on, on the matter, and doing what you have to do, being a very pragmatic, very practical approach, very down-to-earth approach. And I don't feel like this has to do with some like heroic or warrior style approach. I do feel like this is the wisdom of battle itself, the wisdom of the world, of life, right? And I feel like this is also going to be a part of your path this month, has to do with collecting information, with starting something new, but with a knowledge, with some specific knowledge, right? I think it's about the teaching, right? This is the Buddha. Buddha returning to his ancestral kingdom of Kapilavastu. And it's a card that speaks a lot about education and learning and slow and steady progress. So to me, with this wisdom of the practical matters, and also this wise decision that you have to make and consider, I feel like you are collecting a lot of information this month. It's either studying or investigating something. It's I feel like there's this energy of collection, of collecting things, right? Oh, this is here, let me take this. Oh, this is here, that. And then you kind of complete this picture that makes you see some sort of truth, some sort of it's also like archaeology a little bit, like studying the past and finding the missing pieces, and then suddenly you see it completes a whole story about a certain people, about how people lived, what were their customs, what was their art, what was their philosophy, and you start to collect these missing pieces and studying them. And yeah, this is also to do with your mission here, which is really interesting. And also with the secret here, I feel like you are going to discover in this process some sort of secret, or maybe solve a mystery. And it totally has this like game feeling to me, like having these challenges and quests and side quests, and meeting people. Yeah, I think that you're going to this person or this situation that you're going to face, that is going to be very nice to you. It's going to feel like very balanced, and someone who comes to help, or a group of people maybe. I do feel like you're going to be aided in this process. Yeah. It's actually very interesting to me. This reading is kind of repeating a pattern that I see in different Virgo readings in the past. It's kind of like confirming the same kind of idea. It's very interesting, this idea of doing something to benefit a group of people, like doing someone justice, or uncovering the truth about a certain situation, fighting corruption. I feel like there's this idealistic and enthusiastic, honest, pure intentioned, energetic, inspiring feel to it. I would also like to speak to you about this card, the pages of staffs, because there are two. These are the Ashwini Kumaras, and they are in Indian myth, the unstoppable forces of good and light. They are the swift movers, falcons of light, riders of the fleet horse, agile and brilliant. So I also feel like there's this truth coming out. There's something, because you also have this card with the keyword truth, and fields with the collectives and service. You have the mystery and with the secret card. So there's something about truth, and also the revisions, learning, studying, discernment. I really feel like you're going to uncover some sort of truth and to solve a mystery. And once you do that, you are going to benefit a huge group of people. I feel like maybe you're going to be surprised this month how many people you are going to help. Yeah, because I know this is a part of the process that is a long one. It's a long process for you. I feel like you have, this is a mission for you. But I feel like the different thing this month for you is that you are going to have even more consciousness about how many people you're going to positively impact with whatever you're doing that is very, very productive and beneficial for mankind, really. It's a beautiful thing, because you are kind of, it's almost like you're battling a demonic collective, right? It feels to me like very epic, but at the same time, so humble and so simple and so pragmatic and so step by step. It's really inspiring to me to see someone that has this vision, and maybe you are going to even amplify your vision of what you're doing, and also has this ability to stay grounded and to do things step by step without rushing and without making mistakes, being very perfect, very precise, very considerate of other people's intentions, of other people's lives, and also to integrate that with your own and also with your family, because this is also there are also a lot of cards here that to me speak about this preoccupation with your family, with your like inheritance or legacy, this sense of a collective mission, of a collective soul, right? So beautiful, beautiful reading. I really enjoyed this, and diving deeper in these myths has been so inspiring to me, and I truly love these decks because they have so much information behind each card, and I am only like scratching the surface a little bit, because if I just talked about each card, these readings would last for hours. So maybe one day. I hope you like this video, and also please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.